Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I will be doing my Aries today. This is going to be for the month of October. So the first part of October, approximately October 1st to October 15th, 2020. It's going to be a general reading. That means that it can apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them. Cross watchers, you're them. You might feel the message is more for you since you're the one that's watching, but the roles can definitely be reversed. And this can apply to your home life, your career life, your love life, since it's a general reading. And here we go. I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Aries the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Ooh, the Lovers, huh? Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Some of you guys could be trying to make some kind of choice, a decision, maybe between lovers, or just a choice. We shall see. Okay, my Aries, I'm going to do a 3-card spread. I'm using this deck right here. This is called the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot. I'll clarify with Rider deck and then give you an oracle card towards the end. What was I getting for you guys? Alright, so there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of love. But apparently there's also some deception. Who's deceiving who? I don't know. I guess we shall see. Also, protecting yourselves, standing your ground without needing to vocalize it. So it's like being an observer, observing first before you act. I guess this is not the usual for some of you guys, but it's necessary. You have been enlightened to this. Okay, obviously not for all. Let's get to the main message. Your first card, my Aries, is going to deal with your recent past. Shuffle, okay. Which could be last year, last month, last second. Could deal with a person, a place, or a situation. Or maybe all of that. Your first card is the 4 of Cups. So this is being bored, basically. Tired of the same old situation. It seems like there's been same type of things happening over and over. And not expecting things to change. So kind of just, maybe that, okay, that could be that absorber type. Like, I'm not going to do anything right now. I'm just going to wait and see. It's boring, probably. But there's something telling you to hold your ground and just take that passive energy for now. The universe is trying to give you something, but some of you guys are not ready for it, or not even looking forward to it because you're not believing it. Like, yeah, it's probably going to be the same thing. Why even try? Let's get more information. If this is not you, this is a person that you are dealing with. See what I mean by it could go back and forth. Maybe they see that you're not moving, so they're bored with it. And I guess nobody's moving then. Nothing's happening if nobody's moving. Just want the one. Your present energy, you have the 10 of Swords. Sorry, the 10 of Wands. Some of you guys might be wanting that 10 of Swords energy where it's like, it's over. Can I just be done with it? Like, when is it going to end? But the 10 of Wands is about feeling overwhelmed. It's about feeling burdened. just overworked, just doing too much. Some of you guys could be using this as, can we call it an excuse? Yeah. In order to not focus on what has been taking your focus in the past, you might be throwing yourself into your work so you don't have to think about it so much. Others, this is your actual work environment. They're just putting a lot of work on you. Others of you, this could be a heavy feeling where people around you, their energy is just overwhelming. Whether they're actually having you do extra stuff for them, letting you do everything for them, or emotionally they're just taking a toll on you and it's overwhelming, unbearable. Your near future. Oh, okay, I like this. You have the Chariot. This is nice. This is victory. This is moving on. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer in particular. Doesn't have to be. Or you have Cancer energy. Cancer, you have that sign, that energy in your natal chart. So this is basically full steam ahead. So it could be that you guys got tired of whatever that is that you've been dealing with, whether it's physically, emotionally, whatever. It's just taking a toll. Maybe going on a vacay, because the Chariot also talks about travel. So traveling towards someone, or someone traveling towards you. This is movement where there wasn't movement before. Again, maybe there was something that you had to see first. Research, investigate. Some of you guys might have just, your body was telling you needed some rest, Take that vacay. Others of you, this could be in regards to a new career path, or some kind of something that has to do with your job. Maybe your job includes travel. So that could actually still be taking a toll on you, especially if you're constantly traveling from place to place. But it does include travel, and it does include moving ahead, moving on, relocating. I was also seeing something about like relocating, or a decision that needed to be made in regards to a home situation. The home situation could have become unbearable, not so comfortable, that you have had no choice but to look elsewhere, move, something like this. But this is good though. This is moving ahead and not looking back. Or at least this is what you're striving for. Beneath the deck, you have the King of Pentacles. Lovely. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. And again, it does, well, I didn't say it, but I always say it in my other readings. So the king doesn't necessarily have to be a king. It can be a queen. We both have masculine and feminine energy. Chariot also is representation of the yin and yang, so it's that balance within. So once you get that balance within, is usually when you can move on, move forward, move ahead, right? The King of Pentacles, it could also be the energy you're taking on. It's kind of overall. So the King of Pentacles energy is someone that is very responsible, very reliable. Has to do with your the material realm. So your finances, your home, your family, your legacy, stuff like this, right? Somebody is really holding on to that. Look, he's holding on for dear life to that pentacle. Maybe a little bit too much, some might say. So it could be that you're maybe realizing that there's a little bit too much focus on the money, or somebody's telling you this. Like you can have all the money in the world, but dang, what about the love? Ace of Cups. What about the love though? Right? But it looks good. Look, I talked about that Ten of Swords from the beginning. So it looks like the worst is, coming to an end. You're getting over that. Ooh, and then over here, this page. So you're getting some clarity. There's research that information that's coming to you, or you have actually reached research yourself. That observing mode. Okay, so now let's clarify. So you could have been around with people that tended to just be very greedy like that, or and that could be, with money or with their feelings, just keeping too much to themselves, and or feeling that you keep too much to yourself. Somebody is actually very tired of that. They might even be calling you a bit selfish there, my Aries. I'm not saying it. Say somebody around you might be saying this. Okay, let's clarify. So clarifying the Four of Cups is death in reverse, Scorpio energy that you could be dealing with. So this is someone unable to let someone go. Okay, let me explain this better. So you see those 3 cups? That's like focusing on some kind of third situation, third party, some situation, some way of doing things, some cycle, some pattern, right? So that's why it's the inability to look at that cup, that Ace of Cups that we saw there. So this in reverse is unable to let go of this in the past, how someone made you feel, what somebody said, or this is how they're feeling about you. This is trying to resurrect something from the dead. So that's probably why it's so hard to look into the possibility of anything else, because someone here is trying to resurrect something that apparently can't be resurrected. They're trying to do that Lazarus effect. Why can't it be resurrected? Because somebody can't get over whatever the heck happened. And that's a repeat pattern. Could be a karmic issue that's constantly happening, or the remembering of it is going to constantly happen. So that's why this cannot move forward. It's over on a side. Maybe it's not over on your side, but if it's over on their side, you can't continue on. Or the other way around, right? Clarifying the Ten of Wands is the Queen of Wands. So this is your energy, my Aries. You could be dealing with another Aries, a Leo or a Sagittarius. But this is somebody that is very upset, very mad, very jealous, quick-tempered. And apparently this is draining. A lot of narcissist type of controlling energy. So this is becoming too much. Whether it's someone just, constantly getting mad at you, or you're always getting mad at them. It could be family too, right? It's just taking a toll. It's always let's say you weren't fighting so much before, now there's always fights. Every little thing is a fight. Always having to stand your ground. Always having to, defend your actions, your thoughts, your motives, or this is how they are. It's very defensive energy, very stubborn energy, turning it around on you type of energy. Let's say that someone did something to you, and then it turns out the way that they turn it around, it turns out that you're the one that's wrong. They did something to you that you should be very upset about, and then it ends up turned on you, where now they're mad at you. It's like, hello, I can't even be mad when I'm supposed to. Now you're mad at me for being mad. Just like something like that. Okay, so this is a specific scenario. Let's say that you get a lot of attention, my Aries, and you're with your person walking around, or however, and your person notices that you get a lot of attention. Well, instead of getting mad at the person that's like staring you down and, you know, just can't get their eyes off of you, they get mad at you. Like, what did you do for them to keep staring at you? What is it that you're doing? Do you know them? Why are they looking at you? That kind of vision. Well, that's what I see. That's for some of you. Getting mad at you for being beautiful and noticeable? Okay. What the heck? Hold on. What happened? See, getting all flustered. Like, what did I do? How are you going to get mad at me? I was just standing here. Some of you guys are like actual celebrities or like in the limelight. So then they're like, get jealous. Someone gets jealous for all the attention that you get and asking why, which is a stupid question, right? Because hello, this is kind of what I do. It's like somebody getting mad at me for doing this. Like, oh, you want people to watch you? Like, duh. That's what I do. You know, like, it just makes no sense. I get a lot of making no sense type videos with you guys. So the Chariot is clarified by the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a lack of effort. So it could go a couple of ways, obviously. So somebody moving on is leaving the drama behind. It's too hard. Too much of your energy is being used for nothing, really. Like, this energy, this anger, this passion could be used other places. And it's keeping you stuck instead. So, tired of being tired. Tired of being accused. So, obviously, if you try to work on it and try to explain yourself and they don't try, then this is someone realizing that it's time to move on. Right? This could also involve some kind of work scenario where they're just working you too much and it's just finally got to a point where you're just furious, upset. They're not changing anything. They're not improving the work scenario. They're not giving you more money. So then I won't work there no more then. Let me go on, move on somewhere else. It might be further away, but it might also be to your benefit. Mostly because you won't have to work so damn hard and get paid more. Right? Others of you, this could involve going back to study something, going back to school, and doing something that you've wanted to do. You couldn't before, you know, life and all this. But now you're seeing that in order for you to excel in your career or, you know, move towards that you want to do, that you see yourselves doing, that means that you have to get more education, whether it's a certificate, whether it's just a class or one of them letters, you know, the AS, the BS, PhD, whatever, something like this. So you had to maybe leave it prematurely before, or you didn't get to start it, or you weren't even sure if that was what you wanted to do at the time. There was a stall there. Something needed to be redone. So now it's an opportunity to make an effort towards what you couldn't make an effort towards before, if that makes some sense. Okay, my Aries. Beneath the deck, you have the 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So you could have been waiting on someone, on something to come through for a while. That's usually waiting for your ships to come in. Waiting and waiting. Waiting on someone to get out of some kind of third-party situation. Waiting. Well, it's in reverse, so that means it didn't come through, or it didn't come through the way that you expected. So now there's a need to replan, re-strategize, make an effort towards someone else. Because that didn't happen. And remember, it didn't happen for a reason. Some of you guys didn't even want this to happen, but you kind of were going along with it for whoever was around you and influencing you. Okay, Okay, you wanted me to do that one. So you've been waiting patiently, right? And there was a lot of ideas you put out there, or you were thinking about. So it seems like there was just too many things you were focusing on, and now is the time to, hone in, rein it in, and focus on one or two at a time. And that's the difference now. You were putting too much of your energy towards too much ideas, too many people, hence the whole feeling overwhelmed, too much on your plate. So what you needed to do is actually reassess and focus on one or two and start again. Now let me give you the Enchanted Map Oracle card. This is the advice from the Divine. Moonlight. Okay, let's see what that's about. Wait. You see my little moon? And you see the moonlight? Same. Let's see what that's about, my Aries. Hold on. That would be number 51, which comes down to a 6, which is that Lover's card, that head over heart decision that some of you guys are in search of. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second-guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. There you go, my Aries. I hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want your own personal private reading, my information is in the description box below. KK, thank you, bye.